Alright, hey guys. Um, Figured I'd show you guys how to do a private DayZ server. It's for the mod for Arma 2. Um, I had a lot of trouble getting it going. Hopefully this helps you guys. I did a lot of research and I ran into a lot of the problems that I see people posting and talking about, and I think I got mine to work fairly good. The first thing that I did, the first thing you want to do, I don't know how you guys have Arma. I have it through Steam. Download Arma 2. Do not play it. Just download it. Once that's done, download operations. Once that's done, then go back to Arma 2, not the operations, and just run it till you get to your main screen. Once you get to the main screen, exit out of it. Don't do anything. The same with Arma 2. I'm sorry, Arrowhead. Just get to the main screen, exit it. The next step you want to do is download DayZ. I do it through DayZ Commander, which you can go to Google or whatever you like to use. Type in DayZ mod. Should be the first thing that pops up. Click download. Download DayZ Commander. Don't just ignore all this stuff. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Just install DayZ Commander. Save it to wherever you'd like, and then you should get a screen like this. To install DayZ, that doesn't install DayZ. That's just the obviously Commander. To install DayZ, you just click install. You got all these other ones to install. I don't know if I think this. I could be wrong, but I think this private server setup is only for DayZ. I could be wrong, but all you do is click install. Mine's obviously already installed. Once that's done, I always refresh just to make sure I got everything up to date. Then you can, you know, then you should start DayZ. The easiest way to do it is go to settings and launch DayZ. You launch that just like you did the Arma 2. Get to the main screen. Make sure. Actually, I'll show you guys so you know what to look for. I just like to make sure that everything's functioning before I go any further. That seems to seems to help me out. But it should pop up and say DayZ, and then you'll see all the what is it, the information off to the side here. And it should say DayZ here, obviously there. DayZ's here, and it'll tell you the version and everything there, and so you should be good. And then you just exit out of it. I'll minimize this. The next step, this is the part where it kind of gets tricky, is you want to download the private server, and I don't know how to say his name. I believe, I think it's like that. It's PWNZ0R. Oops, actually forgot to do, I think it's GitHub. I think it's this one. It's the second one. Yeah. Okay, if you get to a screen like this, it should look like this. Just click download zip. Save it where I prefer my desktop, just because it's easier to work off of. So you save it wherever you'd like. Once you do that, you should get a folder or a WinZip file. If you guys have WinZip, I don't use it. I just use what's on 7. What I do next is, this is like the, you can open it up and look at it. It's got all the information here. I like to make a new folder. I'll just name it DayZ private server. Then what I like to do, is I extract everything from that folder to the one I just made. The reason why I do that is because if I mess up on anything, because there's some stuff you got to change in the files to your liking. I mean, you don't have to. I would recommend it though. That way, if you mess up, you got a fresh start. You don't have to keep going downloading it anywhere. But the next step you want to do after you get it extracted into here, you go to config DayZ. You right click on server config, go to edit with notepad. Now a lot of people don't have this. I've always used it. I don't know if other notepads will work. Actually, I'll show you how easy that is to get. All you have to do is go to Google or anything, type notepad. Oops. Should find it anywhere. Yeah, this is where I got mine from. And then you just click download. Just download now, right here, and you should be able to figure that out. I mean, it's not anything hard. Once you got that, you click Notepad++. You'll get a screen like this. This is all your server settings. I just know the basics. I've been messing around with it a little bit here and there, trying to figure out what everything is. I'm still kind of new to this part, so I'll try to help you guys out if you have any questions. I usually just leave all this the same. I mean, you can put in country code, obviously, where you're from. I'll just do a quick setup. I live in Florida, so I'll just put FL. Name. Let's put my... Okay, you got the name in there. Just make sure you keep it. Don't delete. Just keep it in brackets and everything. Don't delete extra stuff, because then it might screw up the... Now, if you want a password for people to join, you have to keep the quotations. I'll just do test, just to show you guys. Now, the administrator password, I would definitely change that. I mean, that's not something because if someone joins your game, if you're doing it like where other people can join that you don't know, they could jump in and do that and change a whole bunch of stuff, or kick people from the server and stuff. So that would be a definite must for me. I'll just do again test just to show you guys. Everything else, I think. Oh, welcome message. You can type what you want. Right now, obviously, this is message of the day. Whatever you'd like it to be, just keep it within these. Let me see if there's anything else. You can change this as well. Both these to whatever you want. It's usually what pops up on the bottom. And I think, well, and the nice thing about this is it tells you what everything does off to the side here. This is all the rules, and this is all what it does. I usually just leave everything alone. I'm fine with how everything is. The only things that I change, from what I heard, I don't know, but from what I heard, people say that the voice in game causes a lot of lag. So to turn it off, you just make it 1, and that will turn it off. The other thing is Battle Eye. Now, I don't know, like, if it's just me and my friends, I turn it off, because I'm not saying any names or anything, but a couple of my friends have a hacked version, and they say it works. We haven't tested it yet on mine, but they say it works. So, like, people that don't have a legit copy can join, or, if they don't have, if something's up with their copies, they can join. It doesn't require a key, all that stuff. That takes all that away. To do that, obviously, you would put it as 0, and that will make it to where pretty much anybody can join with no problem. Like I said, I haven't really tested that out, so I don't know, but that's what I hear it's for, and a couple of my friends say that that it works. Other than that, I think that's everything you needed. Oh, and down here, I'm sorry, you can change the difficulty, like veteran, regular. Now, see, I don't know how easy it would be. Is right here is the main. This is where it would pull up what game. Like, I know there's other versions. This is the basic one. I don't know how to change all that. I would think you could, but I never tried, and I don't know about that. Like I said, I know the basic, and I'm just trying to help you guys out. So anyways, after you do all that, just click save. Make sure it saves all your information. And the next thing, so make sure I'm not missing anything. I know there's something in here. Yeah, see, this is what I showed you at the bottom. I think if you had other ones, if you change it, it might work. I haven't done it yet. The next one is this file. I know there's some stuff you can change in here. Like, it's not anything real. I wouldn't mess with it, to be honest with you. I mean, there's so you can read and see what some of it does. I haven't messed with it. I do know I just did it for the heck of it. If you change this I'll show you guys. Well, I won't show you guys. I'll show you what it says. Um, this is the guy that created. So I mean, he put that there. When you start the game at the bottom left-hand corner, you know it always says something like it will say this, or you could make it say test. You could make it say whatever you'd like. Um, I guess for the name of your server, I'm not sure, but oh yeah, it says server name right there. So you can make it say whatever you want. You can make it say nothing. You know, whatever you'd like it to do, you can do it. That's all I've changed. I didn't mess with any of this other stuff yet. I just wanted to get up and running. And once you got those figured out, once you got everything figured out, the next step is to copy. I just click and then shift click, copy all these to your Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead file, which mine obviously, like I said, is in Steam. So I'll go to Steam Apps, Common, Arrowhead. This is where you want to copy all those files to. So like I said, I just select them all, right click, hit copy, and then here make sure you do paste, not paste shortcut. I'll just do this, do it for all of them. And yes, you want to copy and replace. Once that goes through, okay, now you should be good. So I'll close that out. Now the one problem that I had that people were having is, I'm not gonna do it because I got mine working. The next step you would do is you would click start server. Now two things can happen. One is it will say there's an can't locate the expansion beta file. What I did is where it says expansions, see in your Operation Arrowhead, click that. If you do get that, don't do this unless you get that error, because I can't make it pull up. I fixed mine. Then you go to expansion. There isn't a beta folder. All you have to do is right click, new, type beta, get a beta folder. Once you got that folder, go to, let me see if I can find it. Copy this. You just right click, click copy, go to expansion, beta folder, right click and paste it in here. Once you do that, that's all you have to do. Once you do that, that should fix that problem. It fixed mine. Now the other problem that I got, you may want to do this before. It might solve it before it, or you can just try it like this, and if you don't get the problem, you're good. Is it said something about that it couldn't find, I don't remember what file it was, but it couldn't find it. So all I did is I went to my Arma 2 and I copied all this, right click it, click copy, and paste it all into here. So then once I did that, I pasted all the Arma 2 stuff into the operation one. That fixed that next problem. So once I did those two things, both those problems that I see a lot of people are saying, I wish I remember. It was something like some kind of CA file or something like that. I wish I remembered so I could tell you guys, but it said something like add-on CA cannot be found or something. Once I copied the Arma 2 files and put them in here, that fixed that problem. So hopefully that helps you guys. The next step, once you got that, is you click start server, run, and it should, I'll just minimize that, it should work. That seems to be working so far. Okay, yeah, it worked. All right, now see, in this box here, if you would have had the battle eye on, it would say three things: these two things and battle eye. So this means that technically your server is up and running. So then what I do, as long as you got these two from here, you should be good. If no errors pop up, you should be good to go. The next thing I do is I just, how I run DayZ is I come to here, click settings, just launch DayZ, and hopefully this works. I haven't had a problem after those two that I fixed. That was the only things I ran into. Okay. Yeah. Now once you're at this screen, you can click multiplayer and see there's my server right there. It's locked. You know, it says all the information I changed. Um, my problem is, and maybe one of you guys might know, maybe you could let me know and help me out. The only problem that I have is I cannot get it to show up in the server. I mean, I type in my name and it doesn't pop up. I've sat for, about a half hour or so, still nothing. I don't know. I mean, I know it sucks. I wish I knew how to fix that part. That's the only problem. I heard it may be ports, but I really don't know, because if you go to remote, I have it set like this so you guys can see. If I click OK, it doesn't show it. This is how my friends have joined. So then what they do is they would type in my... Oops. I can't talk and type. Yeah, then I would do that, and I think it's 2302. Once they type that in, then now it pops up. Now they can join my game. The only thing I don't know how to do is, like I said, I don't know how to get it showing this. I've tried and tried, and I can't figure that out. That's the only problem that I've had. But you can do LAN or you can do remote. Obviously, you click it. The password I did was test, I believe. Yeah, see, now here's all the stuff. This is what you could change that I showed you. You could change these two things. Not that it's a big deal or anything. You can change it. Now, to get to log in as an admin, you click server control, and I made mine test just to show you guys. Click login. So now you're the administrator. Now you can... I haven't messed with any of this stuff. I know restart refreshes the server. I believe you keep all your items, but like it refreshes the world. That's all I'm really messed with. And I'll show you. I hit connect to it and show you that it actually works. Sometimes I just play by myself, just to get the hang of it. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's either me or a couple of my friends. I don't really like playing online because there's too many people. Oh, it will do this. Don't worry, or mine does anyways. I just let it load. Once it stops, I just click DayZ and it comes back up and everything runs fine. It should be set to default. I know the older version of this guy's private server, you would have to change it. The default settings should already have it to where you can choose where you want to spawn. If not, just let me know and I'll show you guys how to do that. I'm not trying. I don't want to throw a lot at you guys and confuse you. But it should be default to where you spawn, wherever you'd like to spawn at. You can choose who. Yeah, see this screen right here. This will spawn random. Like, you won't know where you're gonna be, and obviously these are the other areas. I'll just spawn there just to show you guys that it works. Sorry if I sound funny too. I got a bad cold. Okay, now I also have a solution for this. If you don't like to play in the dark, or if you do, so I can see to show you guys that it works. I see everything is here, and then at the bottom here, where I was telling you, you can change it. You can make that server name. You can make it whatever you want, or say nothing. Whatever you guys would like. Everything works fine. I got basic starting stuff. Vehicles, I'm not 100% sure on. I haven't found one yet, but as soon as I do, I'll post a video to let you guys, unless you guys might know and you can put it in the comments. I've seen them. They have to be repaired. I'm assuming you can repair them and fix them. But I just want to show you guys that everything works legit. There's still zombies. Because I know some of the mods or private servers, they don't have zombies and it's buggy. The only things I can say that are, yeah, there's one right there, that are kind of buggy about this are if the vehicles, because like I said, I haven't found a fully functional one yet. And some of the items don't spawn right away. what I actually, jeez, what I actually like to do is I like to load my server up, join the game, then exit the game without closing the server. If you let it sit for like 10-15 minutes, I'll show you how to back out without closing it. It seems like the next time that you join on your servers, a lot more stuff has loaded. It's like you got to give it some time. So that's not a real big deal. Because I mean, I found plenty of loot. I found sniper rifles, book bags, all sorts of stuff. Let's see if I can log out here so I can show you guys. Okay. Now, to how do I? Let me see. See if you do restart will, like I said, refresh it. To keep the server up, I guess I'll just show you guys so it doesn't mess up. Just hit escape. Okay, now you'll see all the boxes are still up, so the server is technically it's still up and running. That's what I was talking about. Like if you sit here and watch this screen here, you'll notice that every once in a while it'll start moving because it's adding information to the game. That's why you should let it sit. You know, I'd say 10-15 minutes, and you should be all right. I'll launch the game again. Now to close it right so it saves everything if you don't want it to keep refreshing, because I made the mistake of doing that. I'd have all my items, but everything would be, like if I found a vehicle or something, you know, it would make them disappear and wouldn't be there. Let me join this again. I believe this is how you have to do it. I'm still messing around. If I find out more, like I said, I'll let you guys know. But I believe this is how you have to close it down correctly to save everything. You would go to server control and you shut down, and then it should say session lost. Can't find nothing. You know, it doesn't show it even on my remote. If I do remote, it's not there because it actually closed the server. So, and you'll see the boxes disappear. So that way it saves everything. I know a lot of people might have made that mistake. I could be wrong. But it seemed like every time I would do it the other way, where I just close everything out, it would not save certain things and they would mess up. Now the other thing I wanted to show you, there's people say different ways. To me, this is the easiest way. That a lot of people said it didn't work. It worked for me. You've seen that it was nighttime in my game. All I did is I just changed the time. Like, so you can still see right now it's actually 11:30 a.m. here. I did this last night, so I'll just switch it back to a.m. Okay, now that's a.m. So I'll launch the server again. Show you guys. I should have kept that up. Show you. Minimize this. This is actually one of my first videos too, so I'm sorry if I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of new to me. Trying to be as easygoing as I can and helpful as I can. Okay, so now those are up. Launch DayZ. Now you see I changed it to AM. And I'll launch the game. A lot of people say you have to like go into the server setting file that I showed you with the notepad, and you got to change a couple. You don't have to do that. That's, to me, is too confusing. I just, like I said, change the time on the computer. I mean, that's the easiest. Test. I'm not gonna sign in as admin. Just showing you guys. So now it should save everything that I had because of the way I closed it out. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Mine does that. It's always done that. But like I said, it's obviously not that big of a deal. It doesn't bother me. Your guys might not do that. And I wish I remembered the people's names that I got some of the information off of to, thank them. If it wasn't for them, I still wouldn't know what I was doing. I mean, eventually, maybe. It is kind of confusing. That's why I'm posting this video, because, I see, like I said, I see a lot of people with comments saying they're still running into issues, and I had those exact same issues, and, I seem to get past it, so I figured I'd share it and help you guys out. Yeah, see, now it's daytime. See, that to me is so much easier. Let's just switch it to daytime, and everything's still where I was. Still got all my gear. Actually didn't know I was that close to so hopefully that helps you guys out. I don't think. Oh yeah, make sure you don't hit disconnect. That just disconnects your player from the server. Like I said, I'm just doing that because that's, I don't care. I'm just showing you guys. See, if you didn't do shutdown, you would get to a screen like this, or you would come back to these, and if you close these, it doesn't actually save it correctly. So I mean, if you still see all three of those boxes up when you log out of the game, and you want it to save right, go back in there and click shutdown. I think it was, yeah, shutdown, and that should save it the correct way. I don't think I missed anything. I mean, I think I got everything that I wanted to tell you guys. Again, just leave me comments. If you need more help, I'll try to help you as much as I could. Actually, like I said, well, I don't know how to pull that up. Again, just because I know a lot of people might not understand, is if you get the error where it can't find that file, it says something expansion beta. Like I said, just go into Arrowhead, make a beta folder, and then just copy that file into that. That will take care of that. I mean, it should. And then the only other one is, like I said, I really wish I could remember what it said, but just copy your Arma 2 files into the Operation Arrowhead, and that should solve that problem. Again, thanks for watching. If you guys have any problems whatsoever, just let me know, and I'll try to help out as much as I can. I think I have Skype. Oh, that was a thing too. I haven't tested it out yet. They say not to run Skype when you're playing. I don't know why. I don't know if that messes it up or not. We usually, the guy I play with usually sits LAN party, so we don't need a headset. But they do say that messes something up. I'm actually going to test it with one of my friends. And again, I'll let you guys know. I'll leave a description, let you guys know if it causes problems or not. I don't see why it would, but they say it does. So again, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And thanks for watching.